Hi Virgo, welcome to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do your love reading. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to see what comes up for you in your love life, in your situation, whatever it could be. So just take what's going to resonate, just take what's going to fit with you. And be sure to check out my other channel or my first YouTube channel. I will be doing a general reading over there, which will be more of just a general update for you. So I will have that linked below. But let's go ahead and see, Virgo, what comes up for your love reading. So when I was shuffling for you, I was hearing, and take these how this is going to resonate with you, take it if it's going to fit. But I was hearing for some of you, there may be a situation with somebody that it feels like it's really, really powerful connection, or it feels like this could even be a very strong, like a potential to have a real connection. But someone is questioning if they're ready for a commitment. But it's specifically, it's more than just a commitment issue. It's more of like this connection feels like it's so intense, or it feels like it's so real that someone's questioning not questioning their feelings, but they're questioning the intensity of what they're feeling. So I was picking that up here. I'm also picking up as I'm shuffling here, some of you, this may be a connection that you have a very strong soul tie with, specifically if you identify with being a star seed. There may be, the High Priestess. I was just seeing a connection here to the stars. So there's a very spiritual connection going on, or you're downloading a lot of information about your partner, about your situation, or you just feel a very telepathic and psychic connection with somebody as well for some of you. So let's see, Virgo, what's going on in your love situation? Yeah, and this won't be for all of you, but for some of you, there was a connection that came in suddenly, maybe a new connection, or it could be a connection on the horizon, or this may be a reconnection. And this connection feels like, again, it's so intense, or it really triggers this almost like activation or spiritual awakening for somebody. So it may be that you're dealing with that where this is going to come in quite suddenly, and it's because of the intensity of it, it's really hard for someone to deal with, but that's kind of what's going on and the reason why. So Virgo, what is going on here, please, in your love life and your love situation? Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. I'm also picking up there may be a conversation coming in. For some of you, this may be a conversation about commitment. You know, are we moving somewhere with this connection? Is there commitment between us? Is this something that can work? I'm also getting somebody is really in a process of releasing right now, releasing something in their life, releasing maybe what no longer serves them in their life here in order to pick up the pieces. And for some of you, again, if this is picking up on maybe someone close to you or someone else, they might be moving away from something else in their life, or they may be, Five of Wands, the Emperor. This could be somebody who is a divine masculine, Emperor. We have Aries here coming up as well. But this is somebody who's actually very stubborn. So whoever this is you're connecting to, I feel like this is someone who you're connecting to. They're very stubborn, or they're trying to I feel like this person's trying to confront something in their life. They're trying to confront a certain truth in their life, or they're just trying to handle the situation in the best way that they think they should right now. The Three of Cups. I will say that I feel this person who you're connecting to, whoever's coming up, they may have a bit of a secret here. The Tower and the High Priestess again, there may be like a secret that they have not told you fully, and this person feels that, again, I'm picking up that same situation. Either this is someone that you're going to just bump into or meet very unexpectedly, or it's a reconciliation very unexpectedly. But the thing is that they feel like they would have to tell you about a secret or tell you about something in their life that they may have hidden from you before. So they're not sure if they can do that. There's also a very strong level of jealousy or competition around this person. So this person either has, for example, it could be like an ex-partner that's interfering with their life. It could be something with their work life. It could be, I'm just getting a lot of jealousy for some reason around this whole situation. Okay, we have torture that kind of flew out here too. And again, I feel like this person, I'm hearing the word torn too. They're torn about something. They're torn about what to do. This person could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or they're very intellectual. They have a very intelligent mind. They could be somebody who's in a high position of, authority, or a business owner of some kind. So they're very skeptical. I don't know why I'm getting that. Dancing through my dreams. This person seems very skeptical, or kind of even closed off, you could find. But yes, with the High Priestess here, this is someone who's connecting in the dreams to you. So that's how you'll know if this is for you. This person is connecting in your dream state. You could be seeing, or having dreams about them. They're having dreams about you. And I think this is actually, it seems like kind of an interesting reading, because for some of you, this is someone who you have not met yet. But take it how it's going to resonate. You see the little stars up here that I had said earlier too. This feels like kind of a soul tribe, or someone who's meant to be a part of your life. But if you have already met and you're already getting to know each other, or this is someone from the past, it's just the fact that they feel connected to you on a deeper level, but there's this feeling of being torn. I'm hearing choosing sides too for some reason. So again, I feel like there's two sides here. Yeah, you're forbidden from each other. This is definitely picking up on a situation where probably, I would say there's likely maybe a third party. With the Emperor here and the Five of Wands, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like a family pressure. It could be, again, somebody who feels like they have to keep a certain level of responsibility in their life, which is preventing them from fully understanding and fully unraveling this magical connection that could be. So it may be that you either, again, have not met, but you're having dreams about this person, and this is Spirit's way of, or your higher self, connecting to your soul tribe, somewhere that feels more like home, somewhere you belong. And this person, even if they, maybe have not met you, it's like your souls are maybe trying to come together. But if this is someone that you already know, it's same thing. It's like there's a feeling of them being drawn more to you for a reason that they can't quite comprehend, but they do feel like there's a lot of jealousy and responsibility around them. Yeah, it could be an ex-lover. That won't be for everybody, but for some of you, there's an ex-partner here who's in the way, an ex-partner in the situation. Depends on who you are. If you are the ex-partner, this could be new love coming in for you. Or if you know that there's an ex-partner causing conflict in your partner's life, then this is the opposite here. And some of you, I'm hearing, Virgo, you already let this go. And actually, if that's the case, this person seems to be wanting to come in really quickly to try to explain something to you. They seem a little bit desperate, but not desperate because, I don't know how to explain it. They're not really desperate, but they do have a tendency to want to they don't like that they don't have control over the situation maybe with you, or they feel like they have to do something to get your attention. They have to do something to get back into your life, and so they're trying to find maybe any way to do so, or any way to do that. Yeah, they definitely could be spying on you. It's like this person has this bow and arrow on their back too, so it's like they're really trying to aim for, we have separation. And I'm hearing that something about, let me see, lust, so close. Something about being up in the clouds. Let me see a little bit more. What else, Spirit, for Virgo for this reading? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Seven of Wands. There's a situation. Here's the Knight of Swords coming up again, and the Page of Swords. So yeah, this person is definitely spying on you, or you are spying on them. But I'm kind of, for this reading, since we have this interfering energy, there may be an overlap here. So there may even be somebody else spying on you or spying on your connection, because I'm getting that there's this feeling kind of defensive, or I was hearing also up in the clouds somehow with the separation and lust. So I don't know, maybe this connection feels like when you're together, it's very lustful even, or it's very much up in the clouds. But okay, I'm getting that actually there's something that this person has to definitely cut out of their life. It could be you, but I don't think it is. I think for this reading, this is something that this person has to cut out of their life. It's likely, if this story resonates with you, that this person may have a very lustful maybe connection with somebody around them, okay? Or they have a tendency to maybe, like I said in the beginning, they could be somebody, which makes sense, very drawn to your connection, but it's because it's a spiritual type of connection, they would have to sacrifice the lower energies around them. So I do feel like if that story won't be for everybody, but for some of you who it does resonate with, this person may have a very casual or even lust-based connection with somebody else around them that they're going to have to cut out of their life if they want to work things out with you. The Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. But I feel like the Judgment card, Awakening, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands. They're very confused. This person's very confused. Again, I'm picking up this strong energy of like being when, I don't know if this is when you're together maybe, or when you do come together. There's something about the intensity that feels like it's almost like makes somebody feel dizzy or makes somebody feel so like up in the clouds. It doesn't have to be all bad. I mean, it could just be that this is maybe a new connection, or this is something with the initial kind of honeymoon stage of this connection feels like it just is so like strong and magnetic that it's, maybe they don't know how to handle that. Yeah, we do have chemistry at the bottom. So there's a lot of chemistry here, a lot of attraction, a lot of maybe initially lust, or it's a situation where, again, they have to maybe choose. Is it lust or is it something more? And this person could be holding back when it comes to you. They may not be giving you their full heart and attention right now. Virgo, what else for you? Yeah, there's definitely some type of like decision has to be made here. We have clinging, holding on, obsessing, and watching. So again, we have watching. Somebody's watching here. And the reason they're watching is because they don't know how to handle you. Again here, I don't know what happened, but if maybe you already moved on for some of you, or for some of you, this is because I'm getting a few different stories. Either you moved on from this person and they're wondering like how can they, because they feel so like drawn to you, but they don't know how to handle it, sort of. But if this is somebody like a new person, like a crush or something, they don't know how to approach you, so they're trying to look at you from afar before they approach you. I mean, that could be the same if it's someone that you haven't talked to in a while, because there's separation here. But they're really trying to, I'm actually getting this person is trying to appear like they have things more together in their life than they really do. So they may even try to brag, or they may be somebody who just tries to act like they have more going for them than they do. I mean, even if they do, it's like, if that makes sense, they may be over exaggerated. For somebody specific, this could be at work, a work connection here. Yeah, I'm distracted, influences. So there's definitely influences around this connection. And I keep getting somebody feels like they're confused. So I don't know, take this how this is going to resonate, because I'm getting for some, there's a person around this that's causing your person a lot of confusion. And I'm not sure if that's because it is like a lustful connection, or if it's just simply because they're trying to sway them somehow in their mind. It's like there's a lot of confusion this person's facing about what's real, who's real. Yeah, you're definitely connecting psychically again here, energy. You've both been thinking about each other. If you did walk away from them, they don't feel like they have you anymore. And this is where they're trying to understand, how am I going to deal with this? But unfortunately, the way that they're dealing with it is coming across with this Knight of Swords. Like, for example, they may rush in one day and then kind of not even really explain how they really feel, just to kind of temporarily get your attention. So they're very kind of, they just feel like, I think I said this for Gemini too, they just feel like you're kind of better than them somehow, or they're just looking at you in a way of someone who they can't have here, or if they were to have you, they would have to, they're just not balanced, I guess, with the way that they're coming across. Is there any outcome with this, Spirit, for Virgo? The Emperor now flew out in reverse. It's going to take time, okay? So the outcome here, going into February, I'm hearing, or possibly for some of you, in the month of February, you're still not going to hear anything from this person if you're waiting for contact, but that's just for some of you. There's something about the month of February. Six of Cups, the Death card, a Three of Swords. Blowing things out of proportion. So there may have been, so either again, I'm picking up that there may have been a breakup between the two of you, and maybe a lot was said, maybe there was hurtful words, things were blown out of proportion. Whoever did that, somebody blew things out of proportion. Or for others of them, if they are in maybe another connection right now, it's like things in this situation are being blown out of proportion. This person feels like they have their hands tied up everywhere, like they don't know how to proceed or how to move forward. So their control has been taken away from them. So the outcome is going to be that it's going to take a little bit of time for this whole thing to settle, whatever it is, whatever the kind of outcome will be. But it feels like, yeah, right now is time to rest. And I will be honest, for some of you, this will be a situation that you may not, like if you chose, so this will be if you chose to walk away. If you already chose to walk away because this person's married maybe, or because there's something else, they're not going to leave this right now. So they're going to continue to stay in their partnership. And here's this commitment phobia. Yeah. So if it's not a third party, it can also be about just commitment. I don't feel like this person right now is in a position to give you what you're looking for. And so I think that it's going to come through that you're going to want maybe more from them. But I think you may choose to walk away because this person doesn't do anything to change the situation. At least for right now that we're reading it. It could change later on. And like I said in the very beginning, for some of you, this is like a connection where you met very spontaneously. It was like chemistry and fireworks initially, and maybe they're married, or maybe they just weren't ready for a commitment. And it's like, it feels like I said in the beginning too, this person's wondering, am I ready for that type of connection? Which I think they're saying they're not right now. So it's kind of like an intense connection, someone who's not ready for commitment. If you already walked away, they do feel badly about whatever happened. You're still connecting energetically. You're still connecting psychically and telepathically. They may have to make a choice between either lust or where they're currently at now. They may have an ex-lover who's causing problems. They're distracted right now. And for the next month or two, this person is going to feel very overwhelmed by their circumstances and by their feelings, even though they may feel drawn to you. If they do contact you, if they do come towards you, it's going to be in this like kind of quick, maybe even a little bit cold or aggressive way for some of you with the Knight of Swords. And the reason for this is because they're kind of dealing with a lot of anger within themselves. They don't feel like they have control over themselves right now. And so that's how they're kind of projecting that onto you. So what is the advice for Virgo? The viewer. Three of Pentacles. What is the advice for the viewer? We have yes. So honestly, the advice is that I feel like things will work out. I think Spirit's saying that the answer is yes if you want to work things out with them. Okay, for some of you there may be, because I think for this reading there's a lot of potential other energies. So you may even have somebody else in your life. You may even have another partner coming in. Because the advice is about having an equal partnership. The advice is to help each other to build a relationship. And I don't know if that's something that maybe you will get to eventually with this person, but you both may need to kind of get on the same page, talk things through, understand each other better. Or you may also have another connection coming in that's going to give you more security than this other situation. So there's like 3 or 4 different kind of groups here I'm picking up on, but that's what I'm seeing for you. Yeah, I have to say I keep hearing double life. So I really feel like for someone out there, this is somebody who maybe lives a double life, or they're not, it may be confirming your intuition if that's for you. The advice for the viewer. Yeah, so they're bringing me back to the first message about a lot of you, first of all, being a starseed, divine feminine energy, and you're meant to have a community of like-minded people, and also have a relationship with somebody who's going to want to have also not just a love connection, but a friendship, maybe even a business, something higher up. So whoever you're going to find that with, that's what they want you to focus on. Yeah, we have masculine, feminine, and misunderstood. So yeah, something has to be resolved. So you may have to resolve an existing connection, and if you can, get on the same page with each other, try to communicate and try to understand where each other is coming from. Because I think there's a lot of energy here, there's a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of challenges I'm picking up on. So maybe you can come to a resolution, maybe you can work things out. If not, Spirit wants you to say yes to something maybe better for you. So I hope that this reading could help, Virgo. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out the other general reading on my other channel. And I also have my details down below if you'd like to book a reading. Take care and lots of love. I will talk to you next time.